Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is the new VWAP Predator. I'm going to be talking about a couple of trades. One around about just before 8 p.m. EST last night, really great trade, and then a short into the European session. So this is a day trading stroke scalping strategy, and this is the trading view version. The other versions will be developed in the coming months. So I'm not going to go into all the technical issues. I'm just going to talk about some of the real good sweet spots for this, the signals to really look at in depth and how to manage it, because the manager's built into this indicator. So we have a buy signal here. We have a buy signal on this one, and the criteria for entry for this is basically 1 or 2 ticks above the high of the signal candle. Now this blue dotted line here is the actual VWAP. These are our bands, our zones, and when we have a candle which has higher volume than the previous candle, so it's an accumulation candle in this instance because it is a bullish candle. It also has higher than average volume, and again that's all worked out behind the scenes. We look for a cross from one zone to the other, and if it's in one of the green zones we get the long signal buy. Entry, very simply, we go 1 tick above for the entry, round about there. Okay, let's put that in green. Stop, you would put just below the recent pivot here. Pretty standard stuff really. And then you let it run. Okay, you let it run until you start to get a pullback. If you reach this upper bound here and you start to see some rejections here, just get out, or in reality wait until this band, this ribbon, turns red. It just turns red for a little bit and turns back up again there. That's Sod's law. But at this point here, count back 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the entry there, because the cloud, and we'll see it in a minute, is actually in advance by 4 candles. So this here is where we take the profit. So this trade was 33 ticks. Great trade on copper futures, very great trade. That's a good trade. Very, very simple, and then go to bed. Okay. We do get another buy signal in the Asian session here, about 22:15 EST. That's not a bad trade, to be honest. It's probably break even when it turns red there. Slight profit here. Have a look at this. Around about 7 ticks, not a lot. We do get a buy signal later in the Asian session, but we don't get the trigger. So you have to think, right, okay, if it doesn't trigger maybe 3 candles after that signal candle, so it doesn't breach the high, there's no trade. Then we're coming into the European morning, and this is where we get another great trade. So we do get those signals crossing from one bullish zone to another, but when we go from bearish to bullish or bullish to bearish, actually crossing the VWAP, opening in one and closing in the other, these are the really hot signals. So we go short just below there at that point. That is our signal candle. The stop initially is got to be just above here, and then we use the manager ribbon here to manage the trade. You can see it's an advance by 4 candles. It's still red. We're still in the trade. Maybe stop positions would be good at this point to trail the stop, and one of the things we'd look at is just recent pivots here at this point. So it comes down to this lower band here, pulls back up a little bit, and then drops again. We do get another sell signal coming out the second band as well, which was a good scalping trade. So, you know, the day trades that you can let run are really the ones that cross the VWAP, either up or down. The ones that come in crossing from one bearish band to another, either the 1 to 2 or 2 to fresh air, they're more of a scalping type strategy. But at this moment in time, sensible trade management will have locked in around about 29 ticks. Okay, At the moment, this short trade is actually around about 50 ticks profit. So far, in less than 24 hours, well, 12 hours, we have what we would say 2 great trades, around about 100 ticks. Very, very simple. And again, I'll be making lots more videos with the VWAP Predator so people can really understand that strategy. It's very simple. It does all the heavy lifting behind the scenes and gets the signals out there. This sell signal, for example, was a good signal, but we didn't breach the low. Okay, it's always, whenever the strategies that I've used over the decades now, we always have a start line, and no matter whether it's xBrat algo, the VWAP Predator, this signal candle is good, but it has to breach the low. It never did, so that order was cancelled. And these 2 trades were fantastic, great for futures, forex. I may even make a crypto video and see how it behaves with crypto. Hopefully that helps, which will really soon. Check out the links below for the trading view version of the VWAP Predator.